In the chaos of our daily lives, it often feels as though we're drowning in stress and uncertainty. Yet there's a way to discover calm amidst the storm, a timeless path to inner peace that has endured for centuries. Picture this. Despite everything life throws at you, work deadlines, personal conflicts, sudden challenges, you remain steady, unshaken, and calm. This isn't just wishful thinking. It's the essence of Stoicism, a philosophy that shows us how to master our emotions, control our reactions, and live with clarity and purpose. Today, we'll walk through 10 enduring Stoic principles, each one a tool you can carry into daily life. These aren't abstract theories. They're practical strategies to help you handle adversity, maintain balance, and find deeper meaning. Whether you're weighed down by difficult relationships, buried under responsibility, or simply searching for direction, Stoic wisdom offers insight and strength to help you rise above. Stay with me as we explore these teachings, because by the end you'll understand how to cultivate resilience and calm, no matter what comes your way. And if you value this journey, I ask only one simple favor. Hit subscribe and don't skip, because each step here builds on the last. Imagine sailing across a vast ocean without a destination. You drift aimlessly, tossed by every wave and gust of wind. That's what life feels like without purpose, directionless, vulnerable, and unsettled. Epictetus reminded us that difficulties reveal character, and the harder the challenge, the greater the strength gained in overcoming it. Purpose works like a compass. It doesn't appear out of nowhere. It's discovered through reflection on what truly matters to you. Not just your career or achievements, but your values and the kind of person you want to become. Once you know your purpose, it anchors you. Life will still throw storms at you, but with purpose, those storms become stepping stones instead of walls. Now think of the times someone offended you. The sting, the rush of anger, the urge to retaliate. It feels automatic. But Stoicism teaches us our emotions are shaped by our thoughts and interpretations. We can't control what others do, but we can control how we respond. Each time we resist lashing out, we strengthen our mental muscles. Like a craftsman perfecting their skill day after day, we too can train our minds to stay composed no matter the situation. Protect your mental space. Don't allow toxic thoughts, harmful influences, or empty distractions to dominate your mind. Fill it with knowledge, positive conversation, and uplifting people, and you'll find your inner peace harder to disturb. Criticism is another constant in life. People will always have opinions, sometimes harsh, sometimes unfair. Epictetus taught that we can't control what others think, but we can decide how much weight to give their words. If you know your actions align with your values, harsh words lose their sting. Even in criticism, there can be lessons, sometimes painful but often useful. Patience and gentleness allow us to face criticism without losing composure, while resilience helps us separate useful feedback from empty noise. When we choose not to let words define us, we step into true freedom. And then there's offense. Someone mocks you, disrespects you, or acts unjustly. Naturally, it hurts. But Stoicism shifts the power back to you. Offense doesn't come from the act itself, but from how you interpret it. By reframing the situation, we can transform insult into opportunity. Whether to practice patience, strengthen empathy, or affirm our values. Forgiveness becomes a gift we give ourselves, freeing us from carrying the poison of resentment. Fear and shame, too, are creations of our minds. We assign meaning to events and trap ourselves in cycles of worry or guilt. Stoicism invites us to face fear directly, to break it down, see it clearly, and strip away its exaggerated power. Shame, meanwhile, loses its hold when we accept our imperfections, learn from mistakes, and forgive ourselves. These emotions may never disappear, but through courage and compassion, we strip them of their ability to control us. Another principle is to anticipate obstacles. Life rarely unfolds exactly as planned, so rather than being blindsided, the Stoics practiced premeditation of evils, visualizing challenges before they came. By preparing the mind for difficulties, surprises lose their sting. We're not being pessimistic, we're training to adapt, to stay calm when things don't go our way. It's a practice that builds resilience and patience, teaching us to bend rather than break. When adversity does arrive, inner strength shows itself not in what happens, but in how we respond. We can't control events, but we can always control our attitude. Forgiveness, resilience, gratitude, these practices strengthen us from within. They don't make us invulnerable, but they give us the capacity to endure without losing ourselves. Self-restraint follows naturally. Stoicism isn't about denying emotions, but about pausing before acting. That pause creates a space where we can choose wisely instead of impulsively. In that space lies freedom. Whether in traffic, arguments, or temptation, restraint allows reason, not anger or fear, to guide us. With practice, restraint becomes discipline, and discipline becomes strength. Acceptance, too, is a pillar of Stoic thought. To resist reality is to waste energy. To accept it is to open the door to action. Acceptance isn't surrender, it's clarity. It allows us to see things as they are, and then move forward with wisdom. Gratitude deepens this acceptance, shifting our focus from scarcity to abundance, from loss to appreciation. Finally, Stoicism teaches us to live in harmony with nature, our own nature and the greater world. To know ourselves deeply, to act with courage, justice, temperance, and wisdom, and to contribute to the well-being of others. It means simplicity over excess, presence over distraction, purpose over aimlessness. It means respecting the cycles of life and living in balance with the world around us. In the end, the true power of Stoicism lies not in controlling the external world, but in mastering ourselves. We can't command the storms, but we can steady the ship. We can't silence criticism, but we can decide its impact. We can't avoid obstacles, but we can meet them with strength and clarity. So embrace these principles, reflect on them, live them, and carry them into your days. Because when you master your mind, nothing outside can shake your peace.